Good afternoon. My name is Michael Brenner, and I am the CT instructor at Central Kitsap Middle School. And this is a short presentation that I put together to talk to you about kind of what I do and how I do it. First of all, the CT model is kind of complicated, but this is a Venn diagram. But one of the things that I want to just kind of express is in the middle, when everything comes together, that CTSO is a career and technical student organization. So everything we do is student orientated. It doesn't count, doesn't make sense if everything's about me or everything's about the school or everything's about the district. Your student comes first. And here's another busy slide, but it also shows kind of what the investments CT has put into Central Kitsap School District, as well as some of the things that we're trying to do with respect to outcomes, approaches, and at the end of the day, with high demand careers. Now, at the middle school level, in accordance with the Washington State Learning Standards, we teach an exploratory course. Now, at the high school, they tend to be more preparatory, so you're prepping for life. Right now, at the middle school, I'm just trying to get people excited about new opportunities that they don't necessarily have a horizon of, or maybe they have some more questions on. Now, middle school, we have the Intro to STEM, Introduction to Food Science, Introduction to Robotics in our Unified Arts. And all sixth graders who are not in band or orchestra become part of this, and they can explore the different avenues that are in the STEM curriculum. And for 7th and 8th graders, it just gets better. Miss Cherry teaches food science, and I firmly believe anybody needs to know how to make a good peanut butter sandwich or how to make an omelet. So I highly recommend that your students or your students take food science. And this is one of my courses, Aviation Classroom Experience. We teach, again, an exploratory curriculum that has a pathway into the high school curriculum, but right now, just getting people fired up about aviation jobs, aviation curriculums. We do this with simulators and also classroom experience with people from industry. Power Energy Transportation is a curriculum that we teach, and with my experience as an engineer in the past, I am making sure that people understand where power comes from, where energy comes from, and transportation. Again, this is a exploratory curriculum that just get people fired up about things they probably don't know about or they just have some questions about. Manufacturing technology, renamed now Intro to Engineering. This is how we take stuff apart, and guess what? We get to put them back together again. And so this is another thing. If you have a student that likes to take, I gotta pause. So at the middle school level, we are primarily dealing with wood, plastics, assembly, just getting people working kinesthetically and putting together projects that are fun. Intro to Media Communications is one of my favorite courses. We use Apple Suite, we use GarageBand, and we use most of the functionality of the Apple iMovie system to build music, build movies, build and create things that are original. Again, using the Apple iSuite and iMovie and GarageBand. Robotics. In conjunction with the Apple products that we use in our classroom, the Carnegie Mellon Robotics Academy has given us a great curriculum on using EV3 robotics to basically get people kind of a pathway from Legos to actual control and automation. This is, I like to consider, my gateway into mechatronics program. We use all sorts of math, science, technology, and engineering to solve problems. And my definition of a problem is something that has more than one solution. So it's really interesting when I can find a a problem for them to work on, and they were successful in solving the problem in a way that I have never thought about in the first place. So, and why is CTE important at the middle school level? Right now, we're teaching good habits, good, just some soft skills that they can take into high school. And if you take a look at this, the state graduation rate in 2014, 2015 was 78%, but those who were deemed completers, which by definition is taking more than two CTE classes at the high school level, you can see there's about a 15% difference between graduating high school and not graduating high school. And this is another slide from Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction that you can also see that the graduation rates broken down by race are significantly higher when people are involved or when they are enrolled in a CTE program. Now, this is the best part. The CTE is not about going to college. I consider this career and college readiness. If you have a situation where you don't understand or you don't know what your son or daughter is going to be doing from at the high school level, that's fine. If they if they have the skills to be able to enroll into a 2-year school, you'll find that the skills that they're learning both at the middle school and at the high school level are duplicable in the real world, and they will actually do better with their CT backgrounds in middle school and high school. So here's some additional resources if you'd like to take a look at the West Sound STEM Network, Central Kitsap Central Kitsap School District STEM Camp, and Washington Association for Career and Technical Education, Washington State STEM, if you have any more questions. And a little bit about me, because I always leave myself at the end. My name is Michael Brenner. I possess a Bachelor's of Science in Engineering from California Maritime Academy. Got my Master's in Engineering Management from Old Dominion University. I was 30 years as an engineer. This is not my second year. This is an old slide. My third year with Central Kitsap School District. Former nuclear trained, Navy. I like playing basketball. Yeah, that's me. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, 360-662-2369 or mikeb@ckschools.org. I am out. You can clean it.